Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video we are going to be making some tasty and yummy-licious tomato stew using tin tomatoes. Let's get started. Now over here I've got my 2 tins of fresh tomato puree. I've also got this tin tomato paste as well. This is going to add more red color to the stew. I've got 1 large red bell pepper, 2 scotch bonnet peppers and 2 other chili peppers, 2 white onions, about a thumb-sized ginger, 3 pieces of garlic cloves, some seasoning cubes, curry powder, nutmeg powder, paprika powder, thyme, maize oil. You can use any vegetable oil of choice. Now in a pot I'm going to add my turkey. I'm going to be using turkey for this stew recipe. You can use chicken or beef or goat meat. You can use any protein of your choice. I'm going to slice 1 onion and add to the meat. To that I will be adding some thyme, salt and some seasoning cubes. After adding that, mix it all up together and cover. Allow the meat to cook in its own juice. Don't add any water to that. Now here is the garlic cloves and this is how to peel the skin. Very easy. You saw what I did, right? Just place it on a chopping board, place a knife over it and hit it with the edge of your palm and voila, it's so easy to peel. I will be taking off the seeds in the green chili pepper and then cut into smaller chunks. I'm going to add everything into my food processor and roughly chop them up. If you want it to be very smooth, you can use a blender and blend till they are very smooth, but I still want to be seeing some tiny parts of the peppers and the other stuff in my stew, so that's why I'm using the food processor. But if you don't want to see that, then make sure to blend till they are very smooth. Now here is the meat. As you can see, it has produced more liquid, and remember we didn't add water to that, so I'm just going to set that aside, and in a frying pan I've added some of the maize oil. Allow that to heat up and then add the turkey. So basically I'll be frying the turkey. If you want to fry it, fine. If you want to bake it, fine. If you want to air fry, if you don't want to fry it at all, it's totally up to you. But this is how I like to fry mine, not too dry. I'm going to set that aside as well, and now in a large pot I'll be transferring the oil I used to fry the meat. We are not going to let the oil go to waste because it contains a lot of flavor from the meat, so we are using it to fry the stew. So to the oil I've added the other 1 onion. Remember we are using 2 onions. If you like onions a lot, you can use more than 2, okay? But this is how much I'll be using. So I've added the onion, fried for some time, and then I went in with the blended peppers, ginger and garlic cloves. Now I'll be adding my tin tomato paste first. Fry for about 6 minutes or thereabout, and then I'll add the tomato puree. Now I'll let this cook for good 10 minutes on a medium heat. It's been about 10 minutes, and as you can see now, the oil is starting to settle on top. That's how you know that your tomato is fried really well. So I'm going to add some curry powder to that. I'll be adding some nutmeg powder as well, some paprika powder, and give that a good stir. Now I'll be adding the meat stock, and I've rinsed the food processor which I used to blend the peppers. I've just added that to the pot. I'm going to mix it all up, taste and adjust the seasoning. In my own case, I went in with 1 extra cube, and I also added some salt as well. I tasted again just to be sure, and everything was just perfect. I'm going to finally add some bay leaf, cover the pot and let this cook on a medium to low heat for about 10 minutes or thereabouts. And our stew is almost ready, guys. The one final thing we are going to be adding to this is our fried turkey. And that's it, guys. Just allow this to simmer for 2 extra minutes and it's done. The taste of this stew, you can't find it in this world. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.